Welcome back to Chow Time Pods. Your host, Red. I got a video today from T-Red.
It's interesting, when you see these women on social media that just constantly crash out.
We love it. That's why I made a whole channel on that type of content.
You would think eventually, because they're always complaining that they can't find the right man or that men aren't approaching them. But you would think after a while, instead of just always blaming the men, that maybe they would check to see if just maybe they are the problem. But
you would think that, but logic escapes these people, and awareness and accountability.
Instead, they just continue to, do what they do best, which is crash out on social media. We have some interesting characters to cover today. Let me know what you think, and let's get right into it.
So since men don't approach women, right? I guess I should start trying to go up to men. I live in New York City.
I can't say, look how irate they are, just so upset, and just, oh, why are men coming at me? Because you're masculine and ugly on the inside and out.
Every single guy, head down, headphones on. No one looks approachable. Everyone's on their phone. No one's looking up. No one's looking at each other. No one's socializing. What am I supposed to do? Chase a guy down the street and tap him on the shoulder and be like, hello, are you single? That makes me go back to the beginning and being like, why am I the one that has to do this in the first place? I make sure that I have a pleasant expression on my face. I don't wear headphones in the street. I don't
know how you can make a pleasant expression with that face you got.
Look at my phone when I'm walking in the street.
Well, no, you would need to learn some social skills, and usually when people are walking down the street with their headphones on, they want to be left alone. So correct. I wouldn't necessarily approach them.
So just like when women say, oh, when I got my headphones on, I'm in a rush, as if. No, same shit. When you see certain people in certain modes, you're definitely going to not want to approach them.
I think if you chased him down the street, he would definitely not be very open to being approached anymore. Now, you say you walk around the street with your phone down and a pleasant expression on your face. Meanwhile, you're doing the complete opposite on camera. You're walking around the street with a phone in your face, filming yourself, complaining about men.
With a very pleasant face to look at.
How approachable. But of course, obviously, we need to listen to what you're saying, not what we're seeing with our very own eyes.
Never once been approached. And I was talking to a guy that I was like,
Shocker. Shocker. Never been approached.
Matched with on Tinder. When I was talking to him on the phone, he ghosted me, by the way, because we literally had the nicest phone call and he ghosted me. So I don't really know what that's about. It's freaking. I was like, do you go up to girls?
She's so miserable that when men talk to her, they ghost her right immediately. And she doesn't understand. Just doesn't understand why.
I was in the street. He's like, no, hell no. He was hard no about it. I was like, what the hell? Seriously. You guys the men have the power, and that's why everyone's single. Women don't have the power. We're seen as too pushy or too aggressive or not feminine if we go up to guys. It's not fair. It really isn't. It's all of this is because men just refuse to approach.
A lot of men would still approach girls if they were fair, were pleasant, weren't whores, and didn't use men as an escape from being an adult. But
my girl, Red. Yeah, don't be whores.
She does have a point there. Men do have the upper hand because
we do.
Even though women have just as much opportunity, they have all the right to approach a man, they still don't because they just can't handle the consequences of it not turning out the way they planned.
This is why we always say it. Men, we pick what we want, who we want, because we approach and pursue who we want, what we want. Women, you only get to pick from the men that actually approach you. That's why you get nothing but Ray-Rays and Pookies.
If they do something, they want to have a positive outcome. And, when you approach people, it doesn't always happen that way.
Nope.
And the other thing, too, is...
I even tell you guys, I get rejected plenty. Way more than I ever get any acceptance. But still try. Still look for signals. Still fail.
Because so many women think they're a lot better looking than they are, they'll go for someone looks-wise that is far above them, and then the likelihood of getting shot down just increases. So when that does happen, it only has to happen once. She just has to get rejected by one man that is a lot better looking than her, and then, her confidence just crashes. But hey,
that's why I love it when the Chads humble women. It's always nice when these women come on the internet and start crying and complaining about how Chad just ghosted them or just told them, you're not enough.
We're strong and independent women, so if you're approaching men and they're rejecting you, then, welcome to the man's world. But I do highly doubt, if there's a man and he sees this woman walking down the street and she's filming herself, especially if she's talking about how she hates men or that men aren't approaching or doing their job, then I very highly doubt that he would want that woman to approach him. Anyway, so this woman complains about men walking down the street with their headphones in. Meanwhile, she's doing this.
Okay guys, we're back with 2 dates tonight. We have a double header tonight. My friend Lindsay, I'll tag her. She was like,
I wonder why she's never been in a relationship.
do 2 dates in a row so that you just use hair and makeup for both dates instead of doing 2 separate dates for 2 separate hairs and makeup. I was like, wait, yeah, that's like extremely efficient. So happy hour and then a date at 8.
Wow, date vlogging, what a catch. Now, I know she thinks she's being efficient by wearing the same clothes and makeup to these 2 different dates, but man, is that disturbing.
It kinda is, isn't it? I've never even thought about this, like women having multiple dates in the same day and just wearing the exact same outfit. Like, what?
I think it's just the fact that, 2 different men are going to be taking out this woman, and more than likely they're both going to be paying for this.
Yes.
It's not going to be her paying.
Never
Only
is.
To have to share her on the same day.
And to share the exact same look and experience, almost, in a sense.
Gosh, and I wonder why men are not paying for dates anymore, ladies.
I missed my date vlogs, I know you did. But for these ones, we are going to practice not sleeping with anyone on the first date or the second date. Your girl
She has to practice not sleeping with them on the first date or second date. Ugh, brother, ugh.
in the past. Made it a little bit of a habit. And hey, everyone has their vices, everyone has their mistakes, but we're learning and growing. The first date is just to vibe with somebody and
Girl, you look like you're 40. You're barely learning and growing now.
see if you would even have a second date. So that's what we're doing. We're seeing if we vibe. That's it. Because I feel like, and this is the thing that happens when you do sleep with somebody, is you feel like you are closer to them than you actually are, and it ruins your judgment of how they are as a person to you. So we're not doing that. And I will not tolerate any slut shaming in the comments because sex is normal in your 20s.
Ooh, she doesn't accept slut shaming. Well, it's
You a
on the
slut?
internet. Should have thought about that before posting it. And also, so you were sleeping around and racking up a body count, and now all of a sudden you're cutting men off. I mean, I think it's always good to cut it off and not keep adding to it, but at this point it's a little bit late.
Okay guys, I'm peeing. I think I like this guy more than the other guy. He's just less awkward. He's older. Like, it's just, I feel more comfortable talking to him. Like, it feels like a more mature adult conversation. The conversation is flowing, but I don't know if that's because I'm like 3 drinks deep or because he's actually cool. I kind of like this guy so far. I feel more at ease with him. Like, this is more like a guy that's more my match, you know? We're at that same level of maturity. I just got back from my second date. It was better than the first date. We had more in common. He let me like talk about my passions, which is like Pixar and Disney and all my nerdy stuff. And he loved it, which I do love.
Yes, he totally loved it.
It wasn't so like sexual tension. We did kiss, but it was kind of like because I initiated it and I wanted to like just see. He was a good kisser. I just like don't know if the sexual tension is there, but I feel like that could maybe build. Overall, good night. First date was no, second date was yes. So
went on 2 dates and initiated a kiss on the second date, like with a different guy. Like, it's just for the streets.
at least we got something good out of it. All right, guys, see you on the next date because I definitely have another one this week.
Okay, if you're debriefing your date while in the restroom, that's just weird. I mean, imagine if you and this guy end up together and he checks out your social media and he sees that you were in the bathroom. I mean, at least she
You're in the bathroom talking about how you were just on another date and then how he's the better date.
wasn't saying bad things about him. She was saying good things, so that's good. But just the fact that she's in the bathroom discussing her date, and then she's going to be posting this on social media. And on top of that, he would see that she already went on another date earlier.
Yes.
And I mean, how low does your self-esteem and your own ability to decide on whether a man's right for you, how low does that have to be to the point where you have to go on social media and talk to your girls that you don't even really know and discuss your date with them to get their opinion? I mean, couldn't you at least just wait until you're with your girlfriends in person to discuss this?
She doesn't have any, Red. She doesn't have any friends in real life. That's why she has the internet. That's all she can do because nobody wants to deal with her miserable ass in real life.
Instead of putting it out to the whole world. Or better yet, put it in your diary, lock it up, and shove it under your pillow like women used to do.
Yes.
I didn't even like you, Jimmy. I didn't even like you. And you're trying to stop texting me? Me? Looked past some of your flaws. I look past your height. I look past your income. And you're going to ghost me. Okay. Oh.
Okay, I mean, someone's really full of themselves.
Right.
And clearly he didn't look past your flaws. Also, if his flaws were his height and his income, then I think discontinuing the relationship with you was definitely the right call.
choice.
And also to this chick here, you said you didn't even like him. So didn't he do you a favor by ghosting you?
Yep.
Or did you not get that ego boost you wanted by rejecting him instead?
Yep, that's the whole point, right, Red? Is to get all of these women to get all these men lined up so she can reject them like dominoes. Boom, boom, boom. Or like, I guess bowling pins, and she's the ball.
I've gotten to the point of being single where I just don't date anymore, and I'm totally fine with it. Because I just assume that all men are gay. Well, either you're gay or you're a fuckboy, because if you're actively dating...
What if they're a gay fuckboy?
And you can't find someone, like, I just don't believe you. Because there's so many amazing women out there. And like maybe that's
every damn
unfortunately the problem. There's just too many options, but then that makes you a fuckboy, okay? Because yeah, I don't see any issues here. So like, why are you single? It's like either you don't actually want a relationship, or you just want a dude.
No, not every man that's not into you is gay. He's just not interested in you.
Yeah,
and usually when people are fine with being single, they don't have to broadcast it all over the internet to make it true. And, it always seems easier for a lot of women to just, instead of looking at their problems and their own flaws that they have to change and improve on, putting in the work, they just like to automatically assume that, well, all men are either gay or they're fuckboys. No, a lot of times it's just the fact that you're a problem.
I don't mind. It's up to you. You pick. That's how it makes me feel. Quite frankly, I don't mind either, okay? I don't mind what we do. I'm very easy breezy.
You're easy breezy, really? Interesting. Well, I'd be interested in knowing what your response would be if a man asked you on a walking date, since you're so easygoing and you're good with doing anything.
However, I do mind if the plans are reliant on me making a decision, okay? I'll do anything, but make a decision.
All right, let's back shots and boba and back shots then. You want to do anything? That's what I'm going to offer.
Decision on what we're doing, okay? But decide where we're going to eat tonight. But decide what we do when we hang out, okay? If you don't mind, make the decision, because I'm tapping out. Like, I can't.
Oh, you're expecting dinner, so you're not willing to do anything.
Nope.
Don't you just love women that know what they want? Also, more than likely, she does know what she wants. She probably even has a few restaurants picked out that she would like to go to, but what she really wants is for the man to read her mind. Now, I do think men are good at a lot of things, but they're not that good. Anyway, she seems pleasant. I don't know why no one's putting up with her.
Men need to learn how to be men again. We need less pussy and more men in this world. I don't know what happened, but bring back the guys who used to hunt.
You think all you have to do is travel back in time and then automatically the men change?
The men back there that used to hunt expect a lot different from you also, idiots.
And you think they would take any more of your disrespect than they do today?
Right.
Well, you would be...
The men that used to hunt probably smack the shit out of you.
Very, very surprised.
Way too many pussies and closeted men running around. Babes, you gotta...
Again, always to the closeted gayness. It's like, who's truly homophobic? Is it men or is it women? Women seem to really hate gay men, especially the straight women.
Pair of balls for a reason, so use them. And as for women, stop doing the chasing. I am sick and tired. Girls, we sit. We are sat. You'll never catch me chasing after a man. Never. That's one thing I will never do. Grow some balls or come out if you're gay.
Okay, you gotta knock off calling men gay that are not interested in you.
Right.
And another one that doesn't know what happened. Well, maybe just spend a few days with yourself or someone that's like you and you would know.
Watch your recording that you just recorded right now. All right, that doesn't work, does it?
And I actually don't know how these girls, because a lot of times they're in groups of friends. I don't know how they tolerate each other.
The daily beating for anyone who is thinking of going back to them. You deserve way more.
But yeah, anyway, I wonder why no one's pursuing this.
Again, it's just nice to have a woman speak the truth and give honest takes and logical takes on things. It's just nice for women to actually push back on other women. It really is. Please like, subscribe, comment down below. I really appreciate that. And catch you guys next time. Ciao.